I had been told that welding aluminum was hard, but I didn't know it was this hard. Also, true to form, I set everything on hard mode. What are the odds? I got a bad batch of gas immediately. My first bottle of argon. Turns out, terrible gas. Despite how frustrating it was to find out that the gas was the problem and wasn't you, it actually forced me to do some really good self-reflective analysis on how my welding technique could be better. So I ended up spending so much time with this bad gas and thinking that the problem was me that I developed some really good habits. Like, I got everything super clean. This is what my standard cleaning routine looks like. Wipe everything down with acetone, wire brush, make sure that even the rods are wiped down, clean everything. I also spent a really good amount of time just refining my technique, making sure that I'm not dipping tungstens, making sure that I'm staying within the gas envelope and pausing at the end of the beads. Like I said, it really forced me to be a better welder before I switched to actual working gas. And then when the results kicked in and I saw that first beautiful bead, it was very, very satisfying. So from there, I just kicked it into high drive. I just did a whole bunch of practice. I laid down as many beads as I could stand, as much as I had time for, and I just kept going back and forth from steel to aluminum to steel to aluminum. And that really helped out. That was a tip I picked up from Jody from Welding Tips and Tricks on YouTube. Once I was satisfied with running some beads and padding some beads, I started working on more complicated techniques, like tack welding corners and running inside and outside corner beads with some mixed success. It's only been 1 week of me going from 0 to now, but I think this is fantastic progress for 1 week of working. Every so often I would stop and check my welds. I did make note of, mistakes, things that you're supposed to get out of your habits. Dipping the tungsten, keeping consistency in the beads, keeping contamination out of the welds. You can see I'm doing pretty good, I think, but there are some technical things to get over. Feeling new confidence from this ability, I decided to make a couple of handy tools that'll help me in my welding journey. These things I think are referred to as helping hands or third hands. So I'm just making some out of some scrap 1/4" plate that I had left over from the bumper. You may remember that from one of my previous videos. If not, go check it out, it's fun. And last but not least this week, I did land some handyman jobs working for a friend down in Olympia. Beautiful setting, helping him get his shed built and refinished inside and getting some gutters put in place. I'll be back down in the following weeks. So thanks everybody for staying to the end, and I'll see you next week.